This is the BarLive podcast, and on today's episode, I got Tom, Cantina Manager of Campland Cantina by the Bay in Pacific Beach. Thanks for coming on the podcast, man.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
Yeah, so I want to start off by how beautiful this location is. Like, look at the weather and the bay we got behind. And you got a bar here. Can you kind of talk about how this cantina came to be and how it got situated on the bay?
Yeah, originally about 5+ years ago, it used to just be a walk-up restaurant where you just ordered from a window and got your food. They decided to expand and they created a full bar. We have a full menu, the ice cream parlor within the 4 walls, and it just blew up from there. Our sales have increased immensely with a fun atmosphere.
Nice. And you talked about a menu a little bit. Could you go into more detail about what you got and your specialties?
Yeah, pretty much we do cantina style food with burgers also. But when I got here about 2 years ago, I started doing slow cooked pork with my own seasoning.
Tom seasoning?
Yep, and we cook it for 8 hours. I also do carne asada where I mix it up with my own marinade and let it soak for 4 hours before we serve it. And along with our chicken, so we're doing a lot of fresh stuff here.
Gotcha.
At a reasonable price.
Cool. So when you say cantina food, I don't think like everyone would know what that is. Is that kind of like a Baja California style?
It'd be kind of a California style Mexican food. We do California burrito. We do carne asada, carnitas burritos.
Nice.
Along with tacos.
And what type of drinks do you guys got there? Or what's your specialty drinks?
We do have a full bar. We do have craft beers and also wine. Specialty drinks, we have quite a few great ones. Bloody Marys, we have our own recipe we do here. We marinate the veggies.
I had that. It was delicious, by the way. But keep going.
Awesome, yeah. Also, we use fresh lime juice, fresh orange juice versus the high sugar concentrated ones. Make a fresher drink.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it looks like it's a perfect thing to have, like right around here on the bay. And like, what would you like when someone shows up here? What would you like tell them they could expect when coming in?
Definitely a friendly atmosphere. A great environment. You want to watch sports? We got the games all football season. We had NFL tickets, so you could watch any game you want on our 5 larger screen TVs. Along with the Super Bowl's coming up, so we're definitely going to be having a great fun atmosphere for the Super Bowl.
Nice. And I see like by the cantina there's a stage for some live concerts. Is that something that's going on around here?
Yeah, it goes on mostly during the summer months.
Okay.
And we do have live entertainment where they'll have bands on Friday nights, Saturday nights for all the campers that stay here, and then the patrons that do come on Campland, they enjoy the live shows. We had one of the funnest ones is a Kiss live band that
no way
and they look just like Kiss.
No.
They perform the same stuff, so
that's cool. How do you think they heard about the cantina and like decided to show up here? Do you think they just like knew the name or have like some connections or like we want to play by the bay?
No, they over the years this place has been famous for having bands for the campers, and so a lot of entertainers like audition to play here during the summer.
No way.
We have Jimmy Buffett cover bands that play here. That's our Parrothead weekend.
Gotcha. Yeah. And what would you say are like the most packed times when are people performing, and like when do people like usually show up here the most?
Usually that's during the summer and the weekends. Those are busier months here. But on the off season, our weekends are still pretty good, especially with great weather like this.
Yeah. And it's the middle of the winter, by the way, if you're asking, and we're getting weather like this, so really loving it. So you mentioned you got karaoke, you got live concerts. I also know you guys like show a decent amount of sports here. What's your main sport, or do you have like a team here?
Well, our lead bartender, Mark, he's a Buck fan, so
okay.
So he kind of brings out
Lucky
his
guy,
flag.
right? Yeah.
And he's going up against my Rams this weekend, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Nice. So you guys got NFL game day tickets. You say NFL is probably the most watched sport
Definitely,
here.
Especially we have the tickets so people can watch any game that they can't see at home. So it's a great atmosphere. You got a great view from the bar, so in between halftime stuff, you can go take a walk by the water and hang out.
That's so cool, man. And since you've been manager at the cantina, what type of like things have you seen, or cool stories, or certain people coming in that you're like, whoa, I'm surprised they showed up?
Pretty much, there's people that have been camping here and coming here for like decades with their family, and then their kids grow up and they bring their kids. So there's families that come here the same time of year every year and stay here for a week or two. A lot of family reunions here.
Gotcha.
And then also the locals in Pacific Beach, it's kind of a hidden gem. They come here a lot, ride their bikes in here and go to the cantina. It's kind of a hidden spot here.
Yeah, no, I love it, because like I've been in PB for a while, and this is my first time coming here, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know like this cool private area was right
It's a
here.
hidden gem.
It's
great.
Yeah,
So.
definitely. That's cool. And so you said you got like locals coming in, but where are most of the other people coming in from?
We get people from all over the country, but mostly, it's like the Arizona, Midwest,
Okay.
Northern California.
So the areas that get kind of like too hot during
Exactly.
the summer.
So you'll get the, summertime, the Zonians will come out here.
The Zonies, that's what we call them in San Diego, by the way.
They'll stay here for all summer.
Yeah.
Get away.
Gotcha. And then, have there been any times like during the summer where the cantina just gets super rowdy? Are there any cool stories you have from those times?
It definitely has a fun party vibe.
Yeah.
We're famous for our Jello shots too.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
people are like buying Jello shots for everybody around because they're such a reasonable price. They go, hey, give me a dozen. I'm buying for all you guys right here. So definitely a lot of people like to buy drinks for other people here. It gets pretty friendly.
Gotcha. And so you've been working here for a little bit now. Like, what kept you staying here, and what wanted you to like keep staying and become a manager over here?
Probably the coolest thing, it's really laid back. I can control the menu, what we're making, without a corporate feel to it.
Yeah.
Also, it's very comfortable, and I live close to from home. It's I could ride my bike here. That's how close I live here.
Nice. And you were mentioning before that like you could even just like take a lunch break, go paddleboard, kayak. That I guess anyone who comes here could technically do that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We rent here too, or if you can bring your own, it's fine. I actually have my stand-up paddleboard in the office, so like I'll take a break on a nice day like this and go right out there, paddle around, go to Fiesta Island, come back, and then rinse off and hang out and go back to work.
That's sweet, man. This definitely seems like a cool place to work, and definitely going to be showing up more. I guess wrapping up this podcast, could you talk about like goals Campland Cantina has for the future, or any events that are coming up in the next couple months? Or
pretty much this summer we had a record breaking year this past summer after the reopening.
Okay, gotcha.
Like we're killing pre-pandemic sales by a lot. Our biggest challenge is hiring.
Okay, gotcha.
Kitchen staff, so that's our biggest goal, to provide more kitchen help to get food out quicker. But we're still going to keep to great quality drinks, and keep stay up with the trends on craft beers and all that. So.
Yeah. Well, it seems like an awesome place, and I'm definitely going to be back soon. Appreciate having you on, Tom.
Cool. Thanks, Simon.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good.
Nice.